Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Najee. In this video, we're going to be looking at the Inquisitor. We're going to be going over her normals, her specials, her MP skills, and then a few combos. And finally, we'll show some gameplay footage just to show all of this working and applied in an actual match. Obviously, this is just day one, and it's just stuff I found on my own and on Twitter. And I'm sure we're going to have a better idea of how to play all the characters as the time progresses. But I want to get something out there just to get you started so you can hit the ground running with this character. Anyway, if you like this sort of thing, hit like and subscribe. I'm going to be doing this for a few more characters. Probably not the whole cast, but a decent chunk of them. And with that, let's get started. Alright, so the Inquisitor. She is a mid-range pokey character that has pretty decent pressure once you're able to get into about round start range. Because once you're able to get your opponent blocking jabs, you can do stuff like that into tick throws. You can command dash in to do just those, and the command dash also has a attack follow-up, so you have lots of things you can do once you get your opponent to block. And in order to get him to block, you need to be about this range. There are some moves that have a minimum range, but it doesn't really come up that often, but it's something to be aware of. So let's just go over her normals real quick. So she has a jab. Her jab is pretty far ranging for jab, but it is kind of slow to compensate. This is her 5A, and it combos into itself for one time. And because it's fast, you don't get great combos off of it, but you get a decent combo. Like for instance, you could do this. Something like that. I think I messed up the final ender, but you know, did 187 damage, not too bad, not too good either. You could even, I think, extend it if you're a little bit closer. Oops. Right. If you're a little bit closer, you could do this. And then finish it off with MP skill that I forgot to do. And her 2A is a little bit self-explanatory. It's a low. You need lows in this game, and it's pretty fast for a low, especially for its range. Her B moves are basically just slower versions of her A moves, but they lead to better combos, so it's good to know about them, and use them every so often. So for instance, her 5B is just a mid. Okay, so the 5B allows for better combos than your 5A. So for instance, you could do this. And then you get the wheel. Her 2B is basically the same as a 2A, except you actually can combo off it. It's a launcher, so you have to adjust your combos a little bit, but it's basically the same as the other one. If I could do it. Alright, and so now her specials. Her neutral special is the cross slash. This is useful in combos. It does have a long range, so you might be able to use it in neutral, and it launches. It is basically just a combo filler. That's basically the use I've been able to use it in hour 1 of playing this game, because your forward skill is your command dash, and it leads to an attack. The attack portion can be jump cancelled, and so that is this is going to be your combo extender. And you would only use your cross slash as a combo filler, just for more damage. Generally speaking, if your hit was a little bit more awkward, you weren't quite ready for it, you can always just go into your command dash and attack. You don't have to do the cross slash, and it'll work. Next up, we have a down skill, which is just an anti-air. It seems like a very good anti-air, granted that you don't whiff, which is the trade-off of having big anti-airs. It seems like in these sorts of games. If you catch your opponent, you could go into holy water, which will be the next thing I talk about. And then you can go in from there to do more combos. So let's talk about the holy water next, because I talked about it. Holy water is how you apply the Crusader's debuff. The debuff is basically that now any MP skill you do will have extra properties. For instance, now there's no debuff. I'll do my DP, and I could just go for Oki. But if I have the Holy Water, I can actually OTG and then get into a longer combo. And so, like, if you're able to combo in the Holy Water, it's definitely better because you can actually extend your combo with the Holy Water just in real time. You don't have to do 2 separate combos. Otherwise, you can end your combos with the Holy Water. That seems to work. You could also end your block swings with Holy Water to try to catch your opponent's swing, because if your opponent blocks the Holy Water, the debuff doesn't come on. Womp womp. And that's about it. So let's talk about her MP specials. First, her neutral special is a Flame Carpet. It is a decent... The way I see it is that it's good to end your combos in to start up a mix-up afterwards and start your pressure over again. It seems to be mostly a pressure reset, though I suppose if you have Holy Water, you can make the Flame Carpet explode the character and you can make it a combo extender, though I'm sure there are better combo extenders out there. Next is her forward MP special, which is basically just a combo ender as far as I can tell. It does have a decent range, so you might be able to use it to call people out if they're trying to stay out of your range. But mostly I just think it's a combo ender, and if with the Holy Water, obviously it's a combo extender. And I think maybe in the corner you could just extend it naturally, yeah. So yeah, that's basically what it's for. Is in the late stages of your combo, you can use it to get a few more hits and extra damage. Her down special is her DP. It is a very far-reaching DP, so it's very useful. And also your DP, in most cases, is your best combo ender, because even without the Holy Water, your opponent is right there, and you're ready to do your your next pressure string to try to open them up. So lastly, you have the back special, which is, in my opinion, her signature move, which is the big wheel. The big wheel is the reason why I decided to play her. And if you're able to get it out, you're able to get about 2 or 3 mix-ups before it ends. And I said if you're able to get it out because the startup is very long. And if your opponent is mashing... Like, if you're trying to do a block string and then throw the wheel out during the block string, your opponent could mash you out of it. So, like, I don't know. This isn't real. The opponent can jump out, the opponent could try to, like, roll out and, you know, make your life not pleasant. But otherwise, you know, as long as you get it out, and I think in the next couple weeks you're going to be able to get it out quite frequently because people aren't quite ready for it yet. You're basically able to get 2 or 3 mix-ups for free, and it also works as a combo extender for instance. Alright, so for instance, you could do this. And yeah, I need to optimize it a little bit better, but you can kind of see what you can do. And it's not great. Honestly, it's really good for cashing out gray health if you dropped a combo and you really want to get that gray health. Otherwise, it's not that great inside of combos. So speaking of combos, let's talk about it. So I'm going to talk about a jab starter, a 5B starter, a 2B starter, and then a anti-air starter, because those are kind of your bread and butter combos, I feel. If you can combo off of a jab and a 5B and a 2B, you should be pretty well prepared to play in ranked. So obviously there's more optimized versions of these probably that you can figure out, but this is just to get you started. So for 5A, and then you can do a Oki from there. Alright, so a 5B starter. It's basically the same combo as the 5A, but you can extend it longer because the starter is better. Then you get the wheel Oki to start. I'm not positive if wheel is really useful or really worth the mana to end the combo with, but it's pretty good. Alright, and this combo also has pretty insane corner carry, so let's see from the other end of the screen if we can get to the other corner. Alright, that's the other end of the corner. And if you don't want end of the wheel, you can just do this. And you still get Oki. It just might not necessarily be as good. Alright, for the 2B starter, this is the best I could come up with. Although that's pretty good. So for anti-airs, this is the best I came up with. I'm sure there are better ones, but this will get you started. Just go into the wheel. Just hit him with the wheel. See if I can actually properly end it. And also, like, finally, anywhere where you can end with the DP, you can end with the super too. So, alright, let's just do a 5A confirm and I'll show you the concept. Alright, so there's the combo, right? And so and from there you can just combo in the super. And so anywhere where you can do a combo ender, you can change that combo ender for the super and cash out all your damage. Anyway, so now let's just show you a real match and you can see how all of this works in practice. Generally, you're trying to keep people in this range, and if they start blocking, so if your opponent starts blocking and respecting your pokes, you can... Oops. If your opponent starts blocking and respecting your pokes, you can just run up and throw them. And also a good move in neutral after a knockdown, I'll just show it off a throw, is your jump B, which crosses up, which makes for some ambiguous situations. And if you're ever bored and you're kind of far away, you just throw a wheel and then have fun. And that's the basic game plan. So now let's just show you a match and we'll call this a day. Alright, so for Striker, you just want to keep her out. What the heck happened there? What the heck's up with this lag? I wonder if we can get the knockdown. This is suffering. Oh, is it gonna hit me? Okay. The network seemed to have stabilized. Oh, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for that confirm. Oops. All right. So yeah, Inquisitor is. I'll save it for the final match of the set. But yeah, so like Inquisitor for Striker seems to be a decent matchup for Inquisitor because you can keep her out, no problem. What? That didn't combo? Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh god. Getting frame trapped. Oof. That's a DP. Okay. As I was saying, the Inquisitor Striker matchup is completely impossible for Inquisitor. And... just kidding. Okay, I don't know if that was a good idea to be exhausted. Oh, what the heck? Oh, things are slowing down. He's gonna do a lot of damage. Ah! So this is a setup that I have to pay attention to. I'm just losing two. I wonder if it's... I don't think it's DP safe, so... Just cash out my super. Ah, he jumped. That sucked. And as I was saying, Striker is completely impossible. That's a cool setup, I guess. Oh, it was a cross-up. Okay, he's gonna do the setup again. Oops. Oof. What? Am I in trouble? Oh, I can't OTG. Okay. Kinda sloppy. Okay. I do enough tick throws. Okay, I don't know how much I like the slowdown. What the heck? What? Oops. Okay. Oh, you still can't block in the air. Okay. I wanted to tick throw him, but he looked like he was ready for it. Alright, and that's Inquisitor. I'll probably have more videos for different characters throughout the week, if not throughout the day. And yeah, make sure you like and subscribe for that, and I'll catch you later.